Greetings, everybody, and we welcome you to another game of HTFL football, the Hometown Football League, the best 2,400 players in modern pro football history, playing for their home teams, pitting 32 teams against each other. And today is the 21st game of this season. We are pitting Arizona. They're in the lower West Division, and they'll be traveling to the lower East Division to take on the Miami Dolphins. It's a nice day at Hard Rock Stadium. A little cool for September in Miami, 79 and clear with no wind. Miami an overwhelming favorite at 17 points to win today's game, but you never know how these games work out. Jake Plummer will start for Arizona, Dan Marino for Miami, Ken Wisenhunt, your coach for Arizona, and Don Shula for the Miami Dolphins. Ted Ginn Jr. back to receive for Miami. And it's going to go way into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Hard Rock Stadium, just a little north of Miami, Florida. Site for today's game. We'll set the offense for Miami for you. It's a good one. Zonka and Nathan, your running backs. Landry and Clayton, your wideouts. Clay at tight end. Marino out of Pittsburgh, your quarterback. Webb, Little, Langer, Sims, and Long, your offensive line. We'll run the first play here. We're going to give it to Zonk off tackle right. That's a nice pickup for Zonk. Larry Zonk out of Syracuse, 9-yard gain. Setting up your defense for Arizona. Bryce and Campbell at defensive end. Dockett and Swan at defensive tackles. Linebacking core Dansby, McKinnon, and Miller. Williams and Peterson, your corners. Wilson and McDonald, your safeties. Not a bad defense for for Arizona. See, I did it again and called Arizona Atlanta. Sorry about that, folks. We'll go Tony Nathan on a screen pass on 2nd and 1. That's a nice gain for Tony Nathan out of Alabama. Played on those early 80s Dolphins teams that contended. Lost Super Bowls 17 and 19, which was the last time under Don Shula that the Dolphins contended for a Super Bowl. Off tackle right to Zonk. Going to keep it up the middle. Swan was injured on the play as Zonka picked up a couple of yards before Campbell could get to him. And that was a 2-yard gain. We will go Clayton, short slant. This Miami offense, very loaded, very talented. To try to pick just 11 players to start for them, well, it must have been pretty tough. That was an incomplete pass. McDonald got a finger on it, it looked like. Incomplete. It'll be a 3rd and 8, so Marino goes to the shotgun. Nat Moore will come in at one wideout spot. We're going to give it to him, in fact. Medium hitch. But a marker down.
False start. Offense, number 66, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
Larry Little out of Bethune-Cookman, played on those early 70s teams that did so well. Of course, the Dolphins, the only undefeated Super Bowl winning team, winning Super Bowl 7 in 1972, going into 73. A 3rd and 13 now. Clayton, medium fly. And that's a 1st down. Nice throw to Clayton by Marino. Those two know each other well. And we will fool everybody thinking we're going to go to Zonka, but we're going to go to Nathan instead on a pitch right. Tony Nathan. Just short of the 1st down. But that's okay, because we're going to go a long pass, play action to Clay, which should bust open. Money, touchdown. And the Dolphins on the board. Here's the point after. It's good. If you were a Carpenter, would you be a kicker? Carpenter puts it through. And it's 7-0. Jenkins back for the Cardinals. He's a deep threat, so we're going to kick at an angle. Catches it at about the 10, moves it out to the 37. Setting the offense for Arizona for you. See, I actually call them Arizona for a change. Johnson and Centers, Larry Centers, who's going to be a threat out of the backfield catching the ball, are going to be at running back. Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden, your wide receivers. Hausler, your tight end. Plummer out of Arizona State, your quarterback, so he didn't have to travel far to go play for the Cardinals. Brown, Davis, Sendline, Smith, Massey, your offensive line will set the Miami defense for you after this first play, which will be a 1st and 10 from the Cardinal zone 37. It's a give to Larry Centers, who does not pick up anything. Arizona going to a substitution right away. They're going to bring Rob Moore into the game. So set up the defense for you for Miami. Not a bad one. Taylor and Wake at defensive end. Baumhauer and Manny Fernandez, no, not the wrestler, but a previous Manny Fernandez at defensive tackle. Thomas and Cox are your linebackers. Miami just went to a 5 defensive backfield set to counter Arizona using 3 wide receivers. So it's Matterson, Surtain, Anderson, Dick Anderson, Jake Scott, and Davis coming in as the 5th defensive back. When they go to a base formation, we'll try to give you the defense once again then. 2nd and 10 at the 37 for Arizona. Pick. It's Byron Cox with his first interception of the year, a return of 8 yards, and the Dolphins again in business. A 1st and 10 at the Arizona 43. We'll go Zonka, trap right. He loves to run it up the middle, and that's 5 yards before Williams could get him. We'll go Landry, Jarvis Landry, short hitch. That's incomplete. What do you say we go back to Charles Clay with a short slant? He's got it for 11 yards and a 1st. He's already at 2 catches for 44 yards on the day. Here's Charles Clay's background. He's out of Tulsa. Played with the Dolphins in the middle of the 2010s, which of course are now over here in 2020. So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the Arizona 27. We will go Zonka and we will go trap right. Just keep pounding it up the middle till they stop us. 5-yard gain. McKinnon missed a tackle, but Campbell didn't. So it will now be a 2nd and 5. We're going to go Nathan, and we're going to go screen pass. That's incomplete. Marino threw way ahead of Clayton. Lucky that wasn't picked off. So now a 3rd and 5 play for Miami. It'll be Clayton, medium hitch. That's incomplete. Marino was looking for Clay on a check down, but that fell incomplete. So Miami will try a field goal here. Dan Carpenter will come into the game. This has about a 57% chance of being successful from 39 yards out. No wind, and he got it. Dan Carpenter makes your score 10-0 in favor of the Dolphins. Those were not Dolphins squealing. That was my chair moving. Jenkins back deep for the Cardinals again, but this will be a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20 as the Cardinals start again. Try an end-around play, and it works big. 27 yards for Bolden before Kim Bolcamper came along and knocked him down. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for Arizona at their own 47. Nicely done reverse for the Cardinals. A screen to Johnson in the backfield, and that picks up 20. So Arizona quickly moving down the field. They're already at the Miami 33 on 2 plays in this drive, which will only have taken a minute and 3 off the clock. They've already gained 47 yards. 1st and 10 at the 33. Centers goes left, and Taylor gets him. A loss of 2. 2nd and 12 at the 35. Incomplete. Plummer that time was looking for Hausler, but Baumhauer gave good pursuit, and it was an incomplete pass. 3rd and 12 from the 35. Incomplete, but a marker down.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 21, automatic. First down.
Davis gets called for pass interference. Bolden was screaming for a penalty. Got right in the face of one of the officials. Lucky he didn't get a penalty as well, but it's going to be a big penalty against Miami. 1st and 10, ball to 17. Plummer has centers again for a check down. That's a pickup of 9. Actually, that was his first catch of the day. Arizona not really using their running backs to run the ball. Of course, they just got that long reverse with Anquan Bolden that has most of their 25 yards rushing so far. Actually, Larry Centers has lost 2 yards on 2 carries as I look at the stats here. It'll be a 2nd and 1 at the 8 for the Cardinals. Plummer tried to throw it to Centers. It's incomplete. 3rd and 1 for the combined Phoenix and Arizona Cardinals at the 8. And that's a touchdown, Johnson. Johnson has cut it to 10-6. The extra point makes it 10-7. Miami gets the kickoff. Here's Ted Ginn, but he is 8 yards deep in his end zone. No sense bringing it out. So the Dolphins will just pound the rock here with Zonka on 1st down, and it's another nice gain, 3 yards. Larry Zonka, 5 carries for 24 yards already. Jarvis Landry on the slant, short slant, and it's good. Pickup of 12. And I smell play action time for the Dolphins. Long hitch to Clayton. They instead dump it off to Clay, and Clay's got himself another 12 yards. Already well on his way to a 100-yard game. Receiving the ball, he's at 56 already on 3 catches. Back to Zonka. Trap left. Oh, and a big hole for Zonka, 23 yards. Peterson tackled him. That'll be a 1st and 10 at the 30. Zonka, trap right. That's good for 6 more yards. Zonka at 53 yards, and we're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. Let's look at him again real fast. He's out of Syracuse, and he, of course, was on those great early 70s teams. Me being from the Tampa, St. Petersburg area, he once had a restaurant in Pinellas County. He had a chain of restaurants, and I used to walk by it all the time going to work. I worked at a radio station off of Almerton, and I used to walk by his restaurant all the time. Anyway, long story short there. 2nd and 4, ball to 24. We'll go Clay, medium hitch. And it's caught, 1st down. Clay inside the 10 with it to the 9. Dansby makes the stop. And that'll be the last play of the 1st quarter. It's been very entertaining so far. Your score, Miami 10, Arizona 7. Back at the start the 2nd quarter. We'll go Zonka, and we'll go trap right. Larry Zonka, touchdown. Number 39 out of University of Syracuse. When I was a kid, there was a photo of me in my family collection of me wearing a Larry Zonka jersey. Well, it wasn't really a Miami Dolphins jersey, but it just was like the aqua colors of the Dolphins at the time. And I wore number 39, and I had a Miami Dolphin helmet. And here's the extra point try. And it's good, because before Tampa Bay had their own team, everybody here followed the Dolphins. Anyway, I'm talking too much. The score now 17-7. Jenkins back deep for the Cardinals, but it's going to be a touchback. First and 10, ball at the 20. Screen to Johnson, but it's not there. Let's take a look at Mr. Johnson, who picked up that touchdown for the Cardinals. Their opening score. He had a good game against San Diego. He ran it for 143 yards and caught 4 passes out of the backfield for 39. Second and 10 from the 20. That's Johnson up the middle, and right on cue, he picks up 31. Dick Anderson finally came along to make the stop. Wanted to reset the Miami defense. Didn't get a chance to do it earlier because by the time I got to them, they went to a nickel. The linebacking core is actually Cox, Thomas, Camper, and the defensive backfield, Madison, Surtain, Anderson, and Jake Scott, the free safety. First and 10 at the Dolphin 49 in this. Both teams moving it up and down the field. That's 18 more yards for Hausler before Brian Cox brought him down on a medium crossing pass. And it's first and 10 at the 31. Plummer will scramble, but Zach Thomas there to make the stick. 2-yard gain. Ball to 29. Second and 8. A marker down. Hang on.
Holding. Offense. Number 75. 10-yard penalty.
Okay, so that's going to move the Cardinals back 10. Instead of a 3rd and 1, they have a 2nd and 18 at the 39.
Holding. Offense. Number 75. 10-yard penalty.
And Brown picks up back-to-back holding penalties. We'll take a look at him. He's out of Penn State, Levi Brown. And that's going to make it a 2nd and 28 now from the 49. Incomplete. 3rd and a cab ride to downtown Miami in the Orange Bowl. Ball at the 49. Would you believe it? Plummer dumped it to Bolden, and Bolden went to the house with it. They convert a 3rd and 28, get a touchdown on top of it, and it's 17-13. Here's your extra point. Good. 17-14 your score. Back we go to Miami. Jin will get it. But he will just down it in the end zone for a touchback. Back and forth game. Both teams piling up some pretty impressive numbers offensively. And we're not even 20 minutes into the game yet. 186 for Miami, 162 for Arizona. So this is looking like a shootout. Medium out, Jarvis Landry. It's there, 14 yards. Both teams moving the ball with a plum. Look that word up in the dictionary. Pitch right to Tony Natham. 6-yard gain. And it's now 2nd and 4. Perfect time to go to Zonk off tackle right. He's got a first down, pick up a 5. We'll go Zonk out of the backfield on a short pass. That's good for 12 and a first down. So give Zonka his first catch of the game. How did Zonka do against Dallas? Because we didn't cover that game. 22 rushes, 3 touchdowns, 70 yards, and he caught 4 out of the backfield for 55. So not a bad game at all. Pitch right, Tony Natham. Penalty down.
Illegal motion. Offense. Number 39. 5-yard penalty.
This time Zonk cost his team 5. First and 15. We'll go Clay. Short crossing pass. Instead, Marino dumps it to Clayton as Clay was covered. That's a gain of 5. So we'll go right back to Clayton on a medium slant. That's good for a first down. 15 more yards. Both teams just racking up the yardage. And we'll go trap right, Zonka. More yards. How about 10 more? Harry Zonka already at his season high rushing at 77 yards, and it's 7:12 left in the first half still. So a lot of time yet. Medium fly to Clay. Simeon Rice won't get off my screen. That's a pick.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the field stands. Interception.
An interception, and Arizona has the ball. A rare miscue for Marino as Adrian Wilson picks it off and runs it back nicely. All the way out to the 47. So a 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from there. Wow. Madison deflected
Roughing
it,
the passer.
but roughing the
Defense.
passer.
Number 99.
Jason Taylor
15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Gets called for 15 yards. And just like that, Arizona in business again. It's like a heavyweight fight with two sluggers. You never know who's going to go down. 2nd and 7, ball at the 35. And this is Centers, and Centers with 23 yards. So now it's a 1st and 10 at the 12 for the Cardinals. That's Johnson. Johnny Johnson picks up 8 more. He's got 47 yards on 3 carries. 2nd and 2 at the 4. Johnson, 1 yard loss. Now a 3rd and 3 from the 5. It's 17-14 Miami. And that's a first down for the Cardinals. The Centers took the handoff, ran to the right, got to the 2, but it was enough for the first. 1st and goal from the 2. Centers, I'm sorry, that was Johnson. Wake got him, no gain. We'll go 2nd and goal from the 2. And that time Johnson found the pay dirt, and it's a touchdown for the Cardinals to take the lead, 20-17. Point after, he's good. 21-17 as Catanzaro makes it. Ginn back to receive it from Miami. It's another touchback. So this game full of surprises. We'll go Clay on a medium hitch. Good for the first. Marino having an excellent day outside of his interception. 12 for 17, 173 yards. That'll take it to the 2-minute warning. 21-17 Arizona. Okay, back to the game. We'll go 4 wide receivers and bring Chris Chambers in for a medium out. Incomplete pass. Campbell tipped to it, so we didn't get to see whether Chambers was the intended receiver or did Marino have to dump it off to somebody else. How about Zonka up the middle? Off tackle left. It's a gain of 9. The less clogged box to run in. We'll go no huddle. We'll go more. Short hitch. Marino gets enough for the first down. He was never known for his running skills. He picks up a first there, just got enough. 1st and 10 at the 44, Miami's own 44. We're going to go Zonka screen pass. His 4 wide receiver set, and Zonka wide open, 13 yards. They'll go no huddle with 1:15 to go. Medium hitch to Landry. That's 11 more yards. And the Dolphins with 3 timeouts still. They're going to keep it going. And they're going to go medium out to short out to Chris Chambers. But the Dolphins showing blitz, so we're going to try a slant pass. Not there, but...
Pass interference. Defense. Number 35. Automatic. First down.
Arizona, I should say, giving up chunks of yardage, but Miami is also. We've had 501 total yards of offense in this game already, 301 of them belonging to Miami. We're going to go, 3 wide receivers. We're going to go motion, and we're going to go to Landry, and we'll try medium out. 39 seconds left till halftime. And that's Zonka, picks up 12. Dolphins have 2 timeouts left. Will not have to use one because Zonka stepped out of bounds. We'll go Clay, medium slant. Clay looking for a second touchdown, but that one went right through his hands. We're down to 26 seconds left of the half. Clayton, medium out. Instead, it was thrown to Clay. Venus Williams already with 10 tackles today. And finally, Miami will get to call their second timeout with 17 seconds to go. They will go Zonka, trap to the right. Try to take advantage of that unclogged backfield, and Zonka with yet another touchdown, which I believe gives him 5 on the year. The point after try is good. He had 3 last week. I believe that was his second tonight. Yes, he scored twice. One from 9 yards out and one from 5 yards out. So it's 24-21. Very busy first half. We'll squib it. Oh, that was not a good squib. As Breston picked it up on a bounce, ran it to the 39. So if Arizona wanted to, they could throw one deep here. We'll play a prevent. They do not go deep. 7-yard gain for Johnson, and that's your half. What a first half. Miami 24, Arizona 21. And welcome to the start of the second half. And you just tuning in, you've missed a dandy. Miami leading 24-21. We have had a ton of offense so far. 327 for Miami, 207 for Arizona. Jenkins back deep for the Cardinals, who will get the ball to start the second half, and it's a touchback. So move the ball out to the 20 if you would, please. Plummer in at quarterback. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Plummer to Johnson, incomplete, covered by Thomas. So far on the day, Jake Plummer, 5 for 11, 119 and an interception. Reno, by the way, 16 out of 23, 218, a touchdown and an interception of his own. 2nd and 10. They go end around again, this time to Fitzgerald, but Thomas was right there. Unfooled by the trickeration by the Cardinals. It'll now be a 3rd and 10 at the 20. Plummer back in the pocket, throws, incomplete. Fitzgerald. They were looking for him on the medium slant, but Madison was there to knock it down. So it's 3 and out for Arizona. Barring a turnover, Miami gets it back. They will look for set up a return, and it's good for 10 yards. Ball to the 42, 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Zonka, who had a very good first half, 12 carries, 91 yards with a trap right. He needs 9 for 100. Won't get him there.
Offsetting penalties. Repeat first down.
Offsetting penalties, so we will replay the first. The original play never happened. Inside run, Zonka. Give it right back to him. Gain of 2 for Zonka. He's at 93 yards. We'll go Nathan. Screen pass. Arizona showing blitz, but that's kind of what we were hoping for. Tony Nathan raced one all the way down to the 10, 46 yards. A 1st and goal now from the 10. Larry Zonka making an early bid for HTFL MVP honors with 5 touchdowns already. Let's see if we can get him a 6th. That's 7 more for Zonk. He's at 100. 100 yards on the day. And we're just started the third quarter. Back to Zonk with a dive. No gain. It'll now be a 3rd and goal from the 3. We'll go Clay. Short hitch. Not there. Incomplete.
Offsides. Defense. Number 57.
The offsides will put the ball at the 1.5. And we are going to go Zonka on a dive. Touchdown Miami. Zonka, his third of the day. Can't stop him. He could only hope to contain him. Here's the point after. And it's 31-21 as Carpenter puts it through. So Jenkins now back deep for the Cardinals as we keep going back and forth. Ball kicked out of the end zone for a touchback, 1st and 10 at the 20 for Arizona. Penalty down.
Encroachment, defense. Number 73, 5-yard penalty.
That's Baumhauer. Bob Baumhauer. I think that's Bob Baumhauer, not Bruce. It's either Bob or Bruce. It's Bob. Played on those early 80s teams that I had mentioned previously out of Alabama. A 1st and 5 now for the Cardinals at their own 25. They pitched to Johnny Johnson. Gain of 3 only as Bocamper was there to bring him down. Now a 2nd and 2 at the 28. Incomplete pass. Thomas got in there. Swimmer is looking for Johnny Johnson. Maybe he'll have better luck here on 3rd and 2. Incomplete. Manny Fernandez was hurt. And he will set a few plays. Probably be back by the next time Miami goes on defense, as they did not get the 2 yards for the first. And it'll be punting time. Setting up a return. Player was back in motion, back in punt formation, and it went to Ginn Jr., Ted Ginn, and his father played for the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken. Fair catch at the 26, gain of, after a punt of 46. So up 10, we're just going to keep pounding the rock. Trap to Zonka. That's another nice gain, 10 yards. Manny Fernandez will come back when Miami goes back on defense again, as we thought. So a 1st and 10. Just to mix things up a little bit, we'll try a medium pass to Clay, who looks like an inviting target with 62.7% chance of him catching it. And he does. Clay hurt his shoulder, even though that catch puts him over 100 yards catching for the day. His 7th catch, he hurt his shoulder, but he will stay in. We'll go right back to Zonka. Trap left as Arizona throws a blitz. And this time they get him, Dockett, for a 1-yard loss. I believe that is Darnell Dockett out of Florida State. You see him there. Now a 2nd and 11. We will go Nathan, short pass. Not caught. He bobbled it and couldn't hang on to it. 3 wide receivers, shotgun motion, medium pass. 2. When we go to Landry, Clay, that would be expected. We'll go to Clayton. Not there. Incomplete, so Miami's drive stalls, which has been a rarity for the day. Larry Seipel, who was a punter and defensive back on the early 70s Dolphins teams, will be back to punt. It was not a good punt, only 31 yards. And Arizona gets it at their own 19. They trail 31-21, a little more than midway through the 3rd quarter. Plummer back. Not having a good day, 5 out of 14 for 119. Ball to 19, and this time a 2-yard gain. Johnny Johnson goes off tackle left. Thomas makes the tackle, and it was a 2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8. Throw to Centers. Centers has the first down of 9 yards. Dick Anderson got to him at the 30. So a 1st and 10 for the Cardinals, as they got to get going here. Pickup of 9. Hausler on the catch. Ryan Cox made the tackle. Let's look at Cox out of Western Illinois, but played for a few teams in the 90s, and I believe was on the one of the Fox sports shows called the Best Damn Sports Show period at one point. Anyway, back at the ranch. Now looking at a 2nd down and 1 for the Cardinals at their own 39. They trail by 10. Loss of 3 as Bo Camper wraps up Johnson for a loss. So Arizona, a 3rd and 4 at the 36. Plummer, under duress, he had to leave the pocket. But a 1st down as Johnny Johnson was there to catch a dump-off pass, and it's good for 5. Tackle was made by Zach Thomas. He's got to be piling up the tackles, as I seem to be calling his number quite often. 1st and 10, ball to 41. They go underneath again, this time to Johnny Johnson, and he picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3 as Arizona dinking and dunking right now, ball at their own 48. Up the middle for Larry Sanders, and he's got 21 yards. Jake Scott came along to haul him down. And it's 1st and 10, Cards at the 31. This time Johnny Johnson goes left side for 8 yards. And that was Baumhauer on the tackle. 2nd and 2 at the 23. Fumble, and Miami's got it.
The previous play is under review.
Well, hang on. Maybe not.
Upon further review, the runner was down by contact.
Okay, so the challenge rule rears its ugly head again in HTFL play. Each team gets 1 challenge for the course of the whole game, but any turnover or any score can be looked at in the replay booth. So that's what happened there. It keeps Arizona with possession of the football, but now they have a 3rd and 2 from the 23. Runner again under duress. Gets trapped by Wake for a 3-yard loss. So it's 4th and 5 at the 26. They will try a 43-yard field goal. And it's no good. Cantanzaro. Clean snap, clean hold, but not a good kick. No wind conditions to speak of here at Hard Rock Stadium, just north of Miami. So Arizona could not score, and that gives the Dolphins the ball back. We will go trap left Zonka, just to keep that side of the line honest.
Holding, offense, number 77, 10-yard penalty.
What a shame there. Zonka picked up 7, but Long committed a holding penalty. Should be the final play of the quarter. We'll go trap right Tony Nathan. He picks up 5. Tony Nathan, a good 2-way running back who could catch the ball out of the backfield on top of with some pretty good running skills. We'll go Landry, medium fly. 15 yards, a 1st down. The Dolphins, I don't know if they're always in control like the old song used to go, but they're doing well here. Off tackle right, Zonka. And that's a pickup of 4. Williams on another tackle for the Cardinals. 2nd and 6 at the 47. We will go Zonka. No, not Zonka. We'll go pitch right Nathan. And Nathan, just gets past getting back to the line. 1-yard gain. Campbell knocked them down. That sets up a 3rd and 5. Plenty of options for Miami. We'll go Clay on a short hitch. Not there, incomplete. So now you're looking at a 4th and 5 for Miami at their own 48. We'll send Seipel back deep to punt. And he will punt deep. And it's all the way down to the 3. A nice punt for Larry Seipel. David Boston coming into the game for the Cardinals as they go to a 4 wide receiver set, which may not be the best thing to do here on 1st and 10 from their own 3. They got to go 97 yards to score. A fumble. Chinese fire drill in the backfield. Arizona, they lose 2 yards. Plummer just able to cross his own goal line with that fumble recovery. So the ball now at the 1, second down and 12. They still go with 4 wideouts. And no gain. They swept it to centers. Taylor knocked them out. Again, just barely got out of their own end zone. Dolphin defense could smell 2 points here. 3rd and 12 from the 1. And a few more yards for the Cardinals as centers gets 3, but they'll still have to punt. A little cramped back there at their own 4. Miami will set up the return. No need to be too aggressive here. And the return, a nice one, 12 yards for Jin. And that's going to move it out to the 36 for a 1st and 10. 10:25 left to go in regulation time. We'll go Nathan, trap right, which will probably throw the Cardinals off now because we've been using Zonka primarily on first. Pickup of 8. Nicely done. We'll go Zonka, dive play. That's a 1st down. Pickup of 4. Larry Zonka now at 118 yards on 20 carries. With a man in motion, we're going to chew up some clock. And we'll go to Nathan, trap right. That's a pickup of 7. So Miami just keeping it on the ground. Typical Don Shula football here for Miami. Trap left with Zonk. That's good for a nice gain, 13 yards. Arizona defense getting tired. And it's now a 1st and goal at the 4. We're going to trick them up and put Marino in on a sweep. A fumble recovered by Landry. Well, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Maybe we just got a little too cute there. Strong left. We're going to bring the tight end Clay over to the left side. Zonka. Best chance of scoring is a trap left. It's there. Touchdown. Larry Zonka, his 4th of the day. 7 this season. He is just a touchdown machine for Miami these first 2 games. The extra point to make it a 3-score game. It's good. With 6:25 to go, it's 38-21. Jenkins back deep for the Cardinals. He will return it out to the 30. So they're going to keep Plummer in the game. He will try to engineer something. They're back to a 4 wideout set. 1st and 10 at the 30. That's caught. No, it was not caught. It was an incomplete pass. Surtain got in there to break up the attempted catch by Moore. Only a 2nd and 10 from the same spot, the 30. Plummer throws, incomplete. Plummer again, not a good day. 10 out of 21 for a $1.52. 3rd and 10. Not there, incomplete. And even down 17 with 5:55 left to go there. Not going to take any chances. And neither is Miami. They're going to try for a fair catch. And we're going to fair catch it. And it'll be caught at the 20. 5:48 left. I think they will keep the starters in just a little bit longer. Trap right, Zonka. Nice gain, 7 yards. In the ball game today, it's been 31 team carries for 181 rushing yards for the Dolphins, a 5.8 clip, 4 touchdowns. Arizona's had 2 touchdowns running the ball too. And 2 of their 3 scores have been on the ground, so it's been an interesting game. 2 teams that could light up the scoreboard, and they've been doing most of their work with running touchdowns. Nathan off tackle right. McDonald there to wrap him up after a gain of 1. Now a 3rd and 2. This would be a good time for play action, I would think. We'll go right back to Clay on a medium fly. That's good. 19-yard catch. He's at 127. Marino, 313 on the day, passing, 20 for 30. 1 pick, 1 interception. 4:21, but I think Miami should be focused on running the ball here. Trap right to Zonka. He'll pick up 2 more. That's 144 on the day for Zonk. This game almost over. Stretch play. Nathan. Nathan's got a first down, 12-yard pickup. He's had a good day, though he hasn't seen too many touches. 7 for 38 rushing, 2 for 58 receiving. And Enos Williams now with 15 tackles for the Cardinals. He's had a good day. Zonka, trap right. 3-yard gain. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. I think both teams want to get on out of here, beat the traffic, heading back to their respective towns. Arizona down 17, 38-21. Off tackle right, Larry Zonka. 1-yard loss. Bringing some reserves here for Miami. Let's see. Jim Kick's going to come into the game. And Miller will come in for Nathan. Bob Greasy will enter at quarterback, just to give him a little work. And Kick will go trap right. 4-yard gain. It'll be a 4th and 4 with 1:30 to go. Not too good odds of making a field goal from 50 out, so we'll do a pooch punt. Larry Zeipel. Touchback. They keep Plummer in the game. Arizona's still going to try to get some points here with $1:05 on the clock. Be 1st and 10 from the 20. 3-yard gain for Larry Centers. Arizona not calling time. Arizona does call time. They have 2 timeouts left. 2nd and 7 at the 23. They get out of bounds, but there's a marker
Grabbing
down.
the face mask. Defense.
Oh, not good.
Number 29, 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Okay, so first down for the Cardinals. They're nearly at midfield with 42 seconds to go. Ball to 49. Looking for Fitzgerald, but not there. Fitzgerald, no catches today. Miami doing a great job keeping him off the board. 2nd and 10 at the 49. To Centers, he picks up 4. Miami will not call a timeout. Arizona will. They have 1 left. 23 seconds left. 3rd and 6:47 of Miami. Incomplete pass. Do or die now for Arizona. 4th and 6. And a sack. Baumhauer, a big one, 13 yards. Greasy's just going to take a knee and that'll do it. That's your game, your final. Miami 38, Arizona with 21. So Miami goes to 2-0. And remember at the start of this game, I told you they were 17-point favorites, and they win by exactly 17. There's the scoring summary. Let's see here. They had a 10-0 lead. Then Arizona came back, had a 21-17 lead at one point, and then it was Zonka in the last 10 seconds of the first half and in the second half. See the team stats there: 515 yards for for Miami, and Zonka was the player of the game by far with his 146 rushing yards. Clay caught the ball 8 times for Miami at 127. They threw to him 12 times and he only dropped it once. So Marino's got himself a nice target there in Mr. Clay. So looking at the games ahead, we have Detroit and Washington for you coming up next, and San Diego goes to Cleveland. battle of 1-0 teams, and then the St. Louis Maroons travel to Jacksonville to take on the Jags. Those are your next 3 games on the HTFL. I hope you enjoyed today's game. Once again, the final score was Miami 38, Arizona 21. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye for now, everybody.